I'm still getting things kind of together here. There we go. Well, I'm finishing up a coffee shop here. It doesn't take me long to finish up this coffee shop. I'm going to work on this stuff, which is all Mario. Oh, right in front of me. I was looking for my bucket I'm working from. Ah, and my whole thing just fell apart on me. Oh, this thing just completely fell apart on me. Oh, wait, now this thing, it's not going back the way it was. I'm actually going to put on. I've been listening, watching Dark Shadows. So I think I'm going to put that on my tablet while I Gorilla Glue my quick release onto my phone. So by the time it's time to go exercise, it should be stuck on here. Got a new case, but they didn't send me the quick disconnect. So I just took the quick disconnect off my old case. But first time I tried to glue it on, it didn't stay. I'm gonna do it again. Hopefully this time it stays. I just really don't feel like calling the company and getting them to send me a new one when I have one. I just gotta get it to stick on. Enough Gorilla Glue, but anything will stick to anything. Let's put it over here. I'm gonna put dark shadows on this. It's a pretty good show. Old old horror, but it was a technically a soap opera because they filmed it live every day. Which, I mean, that's just amazing with it. Every day people learn a new script and you know, they shoot it every day. The crew is constantly moving from set to set. It's pretty amazing. Let's try this again. All right. So I just need to rebuild this whole trellis from go. All right. Just start from the beginning. Sometimes it's better just to start over. All right. Four, three. Yeah, 4, 3, 3, 633. So a 6. Is that a 6? Yes, a 6. A 3. Oh. A 1. A 1. One by 4. Barnabas just disappears when the sun comes up. It's interesting. Ah, this side and the center. A hook. I need a hook. There we go. Okay, now 1 by 6, a 1 by 4 in the center. These 2. There we go. More flowers. Anything with flowers. Okay. Okay, flowers cooperate with me. Or anything to do with flowers and Legos. Okay, everything else in this is staying together fine. Oh, Ray. There you go. Fold. Okay, now stay together long enough for me to put you on. Of course not. Of course not. Where no other part of this has given me so much trouble. There we go. Oy vey. All right, now will this thing go on here without breaking? Now everything else is going to break. Everything is going to break. How was this on? I don't even remember. Oh, it went over here. Yeah. Well, there we go. Now, where did this go? I wonder if Miss Winters ever actually teaches the kid anything in the show. Okay, that can just, it's just going to stay broken. Yeah, in the show, every time Miss Winters says she needs to teach, do some schooling for David, David wanders off, and Victoria never goes looking for him. She always just ends up doing something else. Okay. Come on. Now, what was this? Oh, it's a light. Mm. Words I can't say. Speaking, say, dum, 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 parade. What is with this trellis? Oh my God, if this thing breaks one more time. Okay, so why is that? All right, here we go. Let's try this again. This trellis is driving me completely freaking insane. Why will this trellis not stay together? All right. I'm going to put this trellis together one more time, and then I'm chucking it out the freaking window. I see someone's in here. I can say hello and, well, or not. He just let this guy, who's a business rival, wander around their house. The stuff that just gets done because you got to move the plot forward in stories is just great. Dark Shadow is just such a great show. I'm building a cafe for my Lego City. One by six. Okay, it's not even halfway done yet, and it's already falling apart on me again. And no other part of this cafe has been this frustrating. And there have been some parts that were really frustrating. But this one, I swear I'm going to throw this trellis out the window rather than trying to get it on top again. So, the frustrating part goes on the frustrating part. The frustrating trellis goes on the top. The frustrating trellis is going to throw out the window. The frustrating trellis is going to be thrown out the window. Oh, my worlds. The frustrating trellis is going to go out the window. The frustrating build is gonna go out the window. The frustrating stuff is frustrating. Just doesn't seem right. Oh, I got that backwards. That doesn't have anything to do with the structural integrity of this very, very annoying thing. And I know my little one's going to want this trellis because the lights hang on it. It has flowers. I swear, I'm going to JB weld you together if you keep breaking on me. Okay, trellis, that is a real threat. I will use JB Weld. If you do not stop frustrating me, I will get out the super glue. Mm. I will use super glue on you if you do not cooperate. I know Legos don't like super glue. I will. There's a whole movie about how Legos hate super glue. I will use super glue on you if you do not cooperate. Hi. Sorry, I hope you just sent that message. I have a bad habit of not checking those. I'm doing all right. I hope things are good with y'all. I am threatening the Legos right now. I am very frustrated with them. I figure the best threat is super glue. This little trellis does not want to cooperate. It keeps falling apart on me. It does not want to stay together every time I touch it. It does not want to stay on this. Oh, there we go again. It just disintegrates in my hand every time. I hope you're doing all right. I'm just getting frustrated with this trellis, and I'm going to throw it out the window here soon. Okay, that is finally on there, kind of, sort of, in a way, and now it's disintegrating again. I do not understand why this thing will not stay together. Mm, 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 mm. I swear, I don't understand. This is, boy, this is bringing me to tears. This is just so frustrating. So frustrating. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay, this building is just not going to have a terrace. It's just going to be how it is. It's just not going to go up there. It can live without the trellis that falls apart when you barely touch it. Okay, so I'm going to start working on the lights because I give up on that little terrace. Okay. So eventually these little string lights will light up somehow. Now I just gave up building a trellis on this thing because every time I touched it, it fell apart. So it's not going to have the pretty little trellis. So I'm moving on to the lights. Eventually these little lights will light up. So these little lights are going to hang up. There it is. One more little hanger thing. Two little red. Two. Now it's supposed to hang along the trellis, but I just can't get that thing to work, so it's just gonna go like this. Okay, what is with this thing? Now every time I touch it, it breaks. 2 blues. Tapa. Go. Tree planters. Little tree planters. Where are they going? Come on, little tree planter. So many little trees. All these little plants in this thing are driving me crazy. Black. Is this a camera? Yes. Come on, little bicycle. Dark. Oh, yeah, random thoughts are random. Okay, now the electricity thing. Where is it? Where is the box? There's the box. So this little thing is going to add actual light to my cafe. Of course, it's too bad no one's in here. Ooh, a ghost. Oh, no, it's a dream. Ah. I mean, at some point, Dark Shadows, they actually do have ghosts, and they do an amazing job of just practical effects. There we go. Light. Oh, well, it doesn't make sense to do it that way. I need to put the little power pack down somewhere. So where's the little power pack gonna go? Maybe right there? Down here would make more sense. So I could string the light. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything pretty with it right now. I'm going to let my little one put the lights wherever she wants to. There we go. A little bit of light for this And there's extra pieces. And I don't have any bags down here. I guess for right now, all the extra pieces are going to go into this. I don't have any slips of paper. Usually have slips of paper down here. Pens. There they are. I'll put all right, so there's all the extra pieces for that. Why is Joe in a full suit at night? All right. Well, finish that little cafe. I got my Lego builder. And I'm going to start building some Lego Mario. So I have the little building app right here. Can I turn off the music? Oh, doesn't seem like I can turn the music off. Something happened to all the paper directions for the Mario sets that I had. I usually keep whole track of all those things. So I've been rebuilding Lego Mario sets I have because they all got broken. I was moving, some of them I think got broken when I moved into this house, and then I put some of them together, and then had to take them back apart when I didn't have a good place for them upstairs. So now I'm putting the Lego Mario pieces back together, sets back together, piece by piece. Okay, this friggin' trellis needs to go with the rest of it. Now, where was I at this? Okay, this is about where I am, I think. A long round. And for the most part, I've kept all the Mario parts together, but I guess not all of it. Ellen Dark Shadows right now, the vampire is seducing the woman in front of her boyfriend. Because I'm not sure if you were watching Dark Shadows for the first time, if this little bit into the first season you understand completely Barnabas is a vampire. Let's see over here. Let's see the part I'm looking for over here either. Don't see the part I'm looking for. I'm not sure what this part is. This definitely is not what I'm looking for, though. Nope. And if you watch Dark Shadows, there's some good actors in it. But the guy that plays Barnabas Collins, he's just amazing. He hardly ever stumbles over a line. He just plays the part amazingly. So I'm just going to have to add this to my Pick-a-Brick. Now, this is one of the few paper manuals I'm still able to find. And it hasn't been that long since I bought these. So I don't know why I can't find most of them. Oh, no, that's not the right part. 4112980. So let's see, add that to my Pick-a-Brick. Okay, did I add it to my Pick-a-Brick? There we go. I mean, Pick-a-Brick is a great thing, but and since it costs so much for an order, you just end up waiting till you can make a big order. So I'm going to have to wait on the little shop, move on to another. Where is? Let's see. Have I started the little shop somewhere? I don't see the little shop anywhere. So I will start the little shop. That's a good line. Serenity is my favorite emotion. That's a good line. Okay, I think I did this backwards. Okay, I am confused. Not that it takes much. What have I done wrong? Come on. Looks like I did these wrong from go. So there we go. I've done these backwards. Maybe. So does this look right now? I think this is correct. Yeah. Oh, I really need to watch this. Watch the chat better. Maybe what I need to do is move the tablet over there. There we go. There we go. This way I can actually see the chat. All right, so now I need two little seats. Hi, how are you doing? I'm building, well, I'm working on fixing all my Lego Mario stuff. Yeah, this works a lot better like this. Come on. And this way I can kind of keep a look at the time also. At least now over here, I can make the shot a little more interesting. Okay. Green seat. Okay, I know I had those little seats here. Something else I'm going to have to add to the Pick-a-Brick. See, out of frame here, I have a whole bunch of places where Legos have ended up for the last couple of years as I've been moving my life around. I haven't been in this house that long, and it's still kind of getting things together here. I swear I saw another little seat. Ah, okay, this is what I'm looking for. It's not a little seat. Okay, it's a short. It's not that short. Maybe it's this one. No, that looks longer. Uh-oh, the theremin played, so something weird happened. It's this. No. No. I need a short, smooth brown piece. Oh, I think I found the chimney. Yep, that's the chimney. Finding short, smooth brown piece. Where is this one piece I need? Maybe it's in my little storage areas. Short, smooth gray piece, and I just need that work. I think it's about 1x4 picture. That's the only thing the little online instructions are lacking is a good explanation of what these are. Okay, here's a long bench. And I'm guessing I did it backwards again. Yep. That doesn't seem right. So I did it completely backwards. I'm really good at doing things backwards. Too bad it's not a skill. It's, in fact, the exact opposite of a skill. All right, so here's the little toad shop. So there's one more thing finished. And the little one can have fun building putting all the stuff in there for selling. So those are all in here. And this little thing off camera. I dropped something that was tiny. So tiny, tiny. There's some bits and pieces in there to start Toad's shop. So I'm going to go back to this one now that I found that piece. And how do I get out of this? There we go. Let's get out and back to the shop. Since I found the chimney. Hi, I'm working on putting my Mario stuff back together. It all got taken apart a little while ago. So now I'm putting it back together. Off screen in the foreground is a whole bunch of pieces. Whole bunch of pieces. And if you like, I can go over some of the stuff around. There's one little black piece this is asking for to be the I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's why, because it's actually two pieces. Okay, there's the, no, I don't think it's that one. That one's too big. That's pretty funny. Well, I am not finding the exact pieces I'm looking for. Which is, they're very, it's not like they're little specialty pieces. They're just normal. So they're probably in my little storage area. One by ones. One by zeros. Here we go. Nope. Well, this isn't the exact one I'm looking for. There's got to be one in here, though. It's just it's just a cylindrical piece. Wow, I can't say that word. So, a female character that the vampire is after is slowly getting crazy. I think that's one of the things that she keeps having nightmares. And none of the guys around her are being helpful, that she's going crazy. I'm a little tough. That's such a silly thing to lose. So I'm just going to make that the chimney and call it done. I think that's all. Oh, there's a little light also. I'm going to call this one done. I mean, like, they are seriously talking down to her. This scene would not get made today. This scene would be really, really different now. What time is it? Okay, it's time to go to the gym. So I might be back on later.